The instance of Wang Dehai's involvement in a money laundering operation upon arriving in Singapore brings attention to the complex dynamics surrounding global finance, regulatory frameworks, and the persistent struggle of nations in thwarting illicit financial activities. His evasion from China due to alleged participation in an illegal gambling ring vividly illustrates the transnational nature of financial crimes and the daunting task authorities confront in tracing and apprehending individuals engaged in such activities. Singapore, renowned as a global financial hub, owes its stature to its business-friendly policies, appealing tax incentives, and robust regulatory structure. While these attributes attract reputable businesses and affluent individuals, they also inadvertently create opportunities for individuals with dubious backgrounds to exploit the system. Utilizing avenues like family offices, securing residency permits, and investing across sectors, accused individuals have managed to potentially launder money under the radar. The recent crackdown on an alleged money laundering network in Singapore, culminating in the seizure of billions in assets, has reverberated throughout the nation. This crackdown has initiated a revaluation of existing policies and regulatory gaps that might have been manipulated by individuals involved in illegal financial activities. Scrutiny now extends to residency and tax incentive programs, questioning the diligence exercised in granting such privileges. Moreover, the surge of affluent Chinese investors seeking refuge amidst pandemic restrictions and regulatory clampdowns in their homeland has further complicated matters in Singapore. The country's cultural ties with ethnic Chinese and its reputation for being business-friendly have attracted substantial investments. However, this influx has raised concerns about the legitimacy of funds entering the country. Individuals like Wang Dehai, engaged in legitimate businesses in Singapore, investing in restaurants, and holding directorial positions in listed companies, exemplify the challenge authorities face in differentiating between legitimate entrepreneurship and financial wrongdoing. Additionally, the revelation of individuals occupying significant positions across multiple companies simultaneously, exploiting legal loopholes, underscores the necessity for stricter regulatory oversight and more stringent due diligence procedures. Wang Dehai, for example, whose employment pass is valid through June 2024, according to Manpower Ministry records, invested in Delible Play, a Chinese restaurant chain. Records show Zhu Haijin, 40, another of the accused, became a director at listed restaurant firm No Signboard Holdings Ltd. in 2021, after investing $6.5 million through an entity controlled by Chief Executive Officer Lim Yong-sim. The global dimension of money laundering remains undeniable in this scenario. The accused individuals' expansive business networks and assets spanning various countries highlight the international reach of financial crimes. The utilization of offshore accounts and the complexity of cross-border financial transactions pose formidable challenges for law enforcement agencies attempting to trace and seize illicit assets. Despite Singapore's relatively favorable rating in combating illicit funds compared to global standards, persistent challenges persist. There's an urgent need to enhance regulatory measures, especially in overseeing intermediaries like real estate agents, and tightening business setup requirements to prevent the exploitation of the system by individuals engaged in financial wrongdoing. The difficulties in detecting individuals exploiting loopholes or falsifying their backgrounds underscore the limitations of existing systems and databases. The revelation that some wanted individuals managed to obtain visas in Singapore without being on Interpol's Red Notice list highlights the gaps in information sharing and collaboration between nations in combating transnational financial crimes. The repercussions of the money laundering crackdown have had broader effects, impacting Singapore's luxury property market and prestigious clubs. This underscores the delicate balance between welcoming legitimate investors and implementing stringent controls to prevent tainted funds from infiltrating the country's financial system. In conclusion, the case involving Wang Dehai and others implicated in a money laundering scheme in Singapore illuminates the intricate challenges faced by financial regulators and law enforcement agencies in combating transnational financial crimes. It underscores the pressing need for ongoing reforms, heightened regulatory scrutiny, and enhanced international cooperation to fortify the integrity of global financial systems and staunch the flow of illicit funds.